I got a new rifle scope in the mail from a company that I've never laid hands on any of their products personally, and that would be CVLIFE. They reached out to me the first week of December, and their marketing team wanted to know if I'd be interested in reviewing any of their products. And I've had similar requests from other manufacturers in the past, and I passed on. I was hesitant, but I decided to go ahead and give these guys a chance. And they wanted to send me out a 3x9 rifle scope, and I requested if they could send me something with a little higher magnification, because I would like to put whatever this product is, once it gets out of the box here, on my budget 1022 build, because the 3x9 that I recently purchased just isn't going to work on that, so I wanted something with a little bit more magnification. So they sent me out it is a CVLIFE 6-24 Jackal Howl A02, I believe, is all the specifications for it. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. I know there's a million unboxing videos, so I will rip right through it, but pretty standard as far as what you get and what, just within the industry you would expect nowadays for the way for a scope to be boxed. This is going to most likely be the rings, and it should have, be in a dust-proof bag with some poly ends to keep everything together. Let's get this out of the way. And so here's what we have. And it has, I'm going to remove, oh, those are on there, good. I'm going to remove these caps for the time being, so we can get a closer look at the actual scope. But yeah, it feels good in the hand. It is a 30mm tube, it appears, and again, it is 6-24 by 50. And let's start off with feeling what the turret covers feel like. It has a nice fine thread. Hopefully you can pick up and hear that. I'm not going to mess around with the turrets at the moment. Just taking a look at the glass. Let's see what the magnification feels like. I like that. It's tight, but it's not where you got a wrench on it, and then it's not so loose either. So I like the feel of the magnification ring on it. Let's see what the diopter feels like. And that's the same. The diopter ring has just the right amount of resistance, in my opinion. I've had some that are just really, really a bear to move, and this is nice. And then let's see what the parallax feels like. And the parallax is stiff, a little stiffer than what I would actually like it to be. But it's, well, you know what, it's going to break in with time, because it just loosened up as I got to the back side of it there. It does parallax down to 10 yards, which is going to be nice for plinking up close and personal, and for dry firing inside the house. That's always a nice plus too, to be able to do that. So put a target on the other end of a hallway in the basement and get proper lighting on it and be able to dry fire is always nice. So yeah, that's what we've got so far. Let's go ahead and set all of this aside, and I am going to mount up the, actually I guess I should break it out and share it first here. So it's going to come with a cleaning cloth. It has an Allen wrench, and it has its own set of rings. These appear to be a high ring, which is fine, because I'm not sure, it's a 50mm objective, so that bell is going to be relatively large. The rifle I'm going to put this on, These might be a little bit taller than what I would like, but on a larger bore rifle, these would be perfect for this application. So what I'm going to do is I am going to mount the scope up in my base that I'm going to use to play around with getting some video downrange with it. And once I have it mounted up, I will be back with you. All right, so I've got it all mounted up in my bench base here, and I should have mentioned this earlier in the unboxing portion, but the instructions for it are really good. They're clear and concise, and it's got every detail. I mean, I looked through it here before I started talking about it, and it tells you everything you need to know. If you're watching this and you watch my channel, I'm pretty sure you have probably zeroed turrets before, so I'm not going to bore you with doing that and how that works. The instructions are great. They will walk you through it if you've never done it before. Did say that it did come with the cleaning cloth. It has the Allen key that fits the rings that are provided for the 30mm tube, and it has an additional Allen key that will fit on the turrets, so you can loosen and slip them once you have it zeroed in. So what I do want to do is I want to see how tactile the turrets actually are and get a feel for them, and hopefully the microphone will pick up on if they're I'll probably actually bring it down here closer to it and see if you can pick up if they're audible. So let's go ahead and play with these a little bit, just freehanding it. They are stiff, but to be honest with you, I would rather have a stiff windage turret. And now let's see the elevation. Yeah, it's stiff, but that's what I would want or expect on it, and it is very positive. There is no slop in these. There is no mush. It's in or it's out. So I'm digging that so far. We will get this over we'll see if we can't do it indoors here and go through a box test. Otherwise, I will mount it up to a rifle and do that most likely tomorrow.